What's going on, folks? Nick Sanchez here, and we are back at it again with another quick review. So today we got a 2024 Mazda CX-90 Turbo S Premium. Let me go ahead and read off some of the specs here for you. It's going to come with an all-wheel drive turbo inline 6 with an 8-speed shiftable automatic transmission. Horsepower is going to be at 340, torque at 369, towing capacity at 5,000 pounds with a curb weight of 4,899, and a 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds. Now we have this one in this beautiful platinum quartz metallic with the white interior. But before getting further into the review, shout out to Roger Beasley Mazda, located in Austin, Texas, for giving me a chance to use the vehicle. If you're on the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle and live in the Austin area, we got 3 convenient locations here for you. You can also check out the inventory at rogerbeasleymazda.com, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and get right into the review. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into this review. So we got the rear windshield wiper back here, CX-90 badge on the left-hand side, and this new badging right here, eSkyActiv G. And let's go ahead and pan down. You do have your sensors right there down below. Nice chrome trim piece. Let's go ahead and pan over to the other side of the vehicle. Now you will have 21-inch alloy wheels with all-season tires. You got this nice trim piece with Mazda etched right in it. So I thought that was nicely done. And of course, the other new badging is this inline 6. Now Mazda's kept it at 4 cylinders for quite some time. So with the inline 6 engine there, I'm pretty pumped. And let's go ahead and pan around to the front, which is where I think the CX-90 steps above and beyond compared to the CX-9. This grille is just beautiful, nice glossy black with a nice chrome trim piece down below. Thought this was very nicely done, and it's something that just gives the vehicle more prominence and elegance out on the road. Let's go ahead and pan it to the other side. As you see, the back windows do have that privacy glass, so they are a little bit darker. And overall, this vehicle is very nicely done by Mazda. And before getting into the trunk, let's go ahead and show you the key fob. Same Mazda key fob with the lock unlock, the lift gate, and emergency button on the side. So let's go ahead and pop open the lift gate right there. And as you can see, it's a third row vehicle. The seats do all fold down forward. And here we go. We got this little cubby that comes with additional compartments down below. And let's see if I can get this to sneak a peek at the tire down there. The right-hand side, you do have an additional charging port. And left-hand side, nice little cubby right there. Of course, this is an electronic liftgate. Touch the button, and it goes down automatic. Here's a shot with the seats folded all the way down forward, mid and the rear. As you can see, there's plenty of space to be had in the event you need more storage. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the rear passenger door. And immediately you notice you're greeted by this beautiful white leather wood-like paneling, and of course the screen blocker for your passengers. A couple of cup holders right there. And let's go ahead and check out this nice white interior. Of course, this is a third row seat, so let's go ahead and crawl to the back and see what we got going on. Okay, so we do have charging ports on both sides, a couple of cup holders, and of course you got the AC vent right there, which is nicely done. And this is the view from the rear passenger side. Up above, we do have this nice little light, and you can sneak a peek at the panel moonroof already. Let's go ahead and hop into the second row right here. And second row, we do have these nice little cup holders on the side. You got your armrest right here. And of course, in the center, you do have your AC controllers, additional charging ports. On the right-hand side, once again, a couple of cup holders. You have your handle right up here with a nice little pilot light, and then you get a glimpse of the panoramic moonroof up there. Here's a shot of the front seat, center console, and infotainment center. Let's go ahead and check out the driver's side. So the vehicle is currently locked. Just tug on it once, and of course, it opens up. Same setup with the beautiful white leather right here on the sides. You got your controllers for your windows, side mirrors, lock and unlock. And here is the driver's seat. Of course, you got power seats with lumbar support. And let's go ahead and take a seat inside. Now we're finally behind the steering wheel of the Mazda CX-90. On the left-hand side, you got your iActive Sense, your perimeter alert, traction control, iStop, your memory seats, the latch to the hood right there, and then those are your pedals. Now inside, you notice the setup. This was beautifully done on the dash. Of course, you do have Bose audio, and the texture right here is like a rubberized material. You have that nice leather paneling right there. And of course, the AC vents beautifully integrated. And I thought they did a really nice job. Okay, let's turn this on. So foot on the brake, push start, greeted by a nice little CX-90. Nicely done. So on the left-hand side, you do have your RPM gauge. In the middle, the speedometer. Right-hand side, you do have your fuel and coolant. Down below, your miles till E, your mileage, temperature, and you are ready. Of course, on the right-hand side, you can switch that out. There's an info button on the steering wheel. So when you tap that, you got a couple of different options to go through. And of course, you do have different driving modes as well. So in the center console, you do have your MI drive. So when I toggle that up, you'll have the option of sport, normal, and off-road. Interesting thing about the different drive modes, depending on which one you select, you'll have the gauges switch out. So sport mode, you have a little bit more aggressiveness with the red. Off-road, you'll have it switch to this screen right here, and then it'll prompt the compass right there, which is pretty neat. And you go back to normal, and then here would be your regular screen. Okay, so checking out the steering wheel, the left-hand side, you got your lights. Over here, you got your Bluetooth with the info button. Right-hand side, cruise control options, lane keep assist, smart radar cruise control. In the back, you got your fluids for your wipers. Of course, you have your paddle shifters back here. And then down below, you got your telescoping steering wheel electronically, which is very nice. Let's check out the infotainment center here. Of course, you're controlling the screens with the center knob right there. So pretty much similar to the past screens of the Mazda, the iterations, with the exception you do actually have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, finally. So that's always a nice feature to have, extra convenient, and overall very excited that's finally implemented into the infotainment center here. And you will have the 360 camera. So let's go ahead and put that in reverse and show you. Okay, and panning down below, you do have your emergency lights right there. A couple of AC vents. Here are your AC functions. Dual climate control, of course. Heated steering wheel, heated seats. And then down below that, you do have your wireless charging port with an additional port right here to charge. And here's your MI drive. Down below that, your shifter, hill descent, 360 camera, a couple of cup holders, which when you close, you'll show the nice wood-like paneling right there. Below that, your knobs for your infotainment center, electronic parking brake, and the auto pull. Checking out the center storage, it does split up, so you can open one side at a time. You'll have some charging ports, the SD card reader for the maps, decent amount of storage, and up above, your rear view mirror with your garage door buttons right there, sunglasses holder, buttons for the pilot lights and the moonroof. And of course, sun visor with vanity. Let's go ahead and check out that moonroof. Open it up. All right. The passenger side will have power seats. And let's check out that glove box. All right, pretty straightforward. You got your manual in there. Of course, before heading to the back seats to check out the space, we do have your heads-up display right there, if you can see it. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the back seats right here. For the passenger side, I do have it all the way back. And of course, I am in the center row. And for the most part, I got plenty of space for my knees, headspace, plenty of headspace. I'm actually surprised how much headspace we have. So I'm an average size guy. So if you're in the 6-foot plus range, you should be okay. Now I'm interested in the back seat. So what I'm going to do is I have this mid row all the way back. So let's do it like that first, and then I'll scooch it up forward if need be. So I'm attempt to get this on camera without hurting myself. Okay, so I am in the back, and with the mid row all the way back, it's a little tight. I mean, my knees are touching. So let me go ahead and adjust it to see if that would make a difference. Okay, so now that I have the mid row seat adjusted a little bit forward, a little scooched up forward, I actually do have space now. I can sit relatively okay. This is probably a greater option for kids. As far as an adult, my feet are a little bit stuck back here, but I think if everybody kind of adjusts their seats, you should be able to fit 2 full-size adults back here relatively okay, and for sure kids as well. And for reference, here's the mid-row. Of course, you can see this seat's scooched all the way back. My knees are not touching, so it's pretty comfortable back here. My seat also reclines, so I did not have anybody behind me. I can just adjust my seat and feel relatively okay for on a longer trip. For reference, here's the center seat. It is scooched up a little bit, so it gives me plenty of space for my knees and my feet to fit comfortably back here. And before checking out the lights, the vehicle is locked. So when you unlock it, you do have the collapsible side mirrors, which is always a nice touch. Here are the lights for the CX-90. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of this nice, slim little LED strip right there for your signals. Of course, you have your LED lights right there. Kind of around to the sides. Same thing, nice, slim design. And let's go ahead and check the rear lights. Nice, simple, clean design. Let's go ahead and check out the engine. The inline 6 turbo. There it is, 340 horsepower. Nicely done engine cover. Overall, very clean, very simple, very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on the test drive. First things first, let's get it up to 60. Already there. That was pretty quick. You have a little bit of traffic, so gotta watch out for that, but that was impressive, especially in comparison to a older CX-9 or just even the new generation. Comparing this turbo inline 6, that was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, especially for this size of vehicle. Now let's go ahead and get to the rest of the test drive portion, where I go over my opinion of the exterior and interior of the vehicle. Now, first things first, let's go over the color, the Platinum Quartz Metallic. I knew it is a newer color to Mazda, and I'm a fan of it in the Miata, but to see it on the bigger vehicle, especially the CX-90, I thought it was very well done. For the wheels, the 21-inch wheels do look nice, especially with those black accents within the rim. Now, I think the main point of the CX-90 is that grille. Like, there's, without a doubt, that's the thing that really makes this vehicle stick out, because it's just beautiful, elegant, really steps up Mazda's appearance out on the road, and overall I am a big fan. As well as the additional little chrome trim pieces added throughout the vehicle. I thought it was very nice, very classy, and I'm a fan of that. Now, for the interior, I do love these seats. The white leather, there's going to be a crowd that does not want darker leather, and there's going to be a crowd that does. I'm a fan of the white leather, especially here in Austin. It's just too hot, so having a lighter interior as an option is always it's always nice. As far as the rest of the vehicle goes, I do like the wood panel laminate. I think it does add some class to the vehicle, as well as the dashboard, the way the leather's set up, very nicely done, very classy, and of course the way the button layout is for the ACs. So I do like the newer touches. Now, of course, for the technology, I'm a fan of the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Glad it's finally in the arsenal for the Mazda brand. Of course, the other creature comforts, the heads-up display, the wireless charging, and the standard safety features all across the board make this vehicle truly a well thought out package by Mazda. And if you're in the market at this pricing point, I do recommend, aside from checking out the competitors, test drive this Mazda, see if you like it. Yes, you're going to be pleasantly surprised and shocked for the value that you get in this package. And that's it for this quick review on the 2024 Mazda CX-90 Turbo S Premium. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, hit that like and subscribe. If you want to share your opinion on the CX-90 or have any recommendations of vehicles I should review in the future, leave a comment down below. Once again, I do appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll catch you all in the next review.